Or Zipo, do you think you can do question 1? Are you feeling okay with it? Or are you not feeling great? No. Okay, that's okay. Maybe one of the ones a little bit later in the lesson. No, Wazi, can I pick on you for question 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're not going to do it just yet. We're going to wait for more people to join. So you've got a little bit more time. But when I start working with question 1, I'm going to call on you, okay? Okay, guys, those of you who are joining now, there are 2 questions on the screen that have just shrunk. Let's get them a bit bigger. And you can give them a try. It's just what we did on Tuesday while we wait for everyone else to arrive. And then we're going to go through these 2 questions. Hi, Kansani. I get very excited when you guys put your cameras on and I get to see your faces. CM Tanda, can you see the screen?
No, ma'am.
Okay, that's okay. Normally when you join it does this, so I'm just going to stop sharing and I will reshare it. Okay. Should be popping up on your side now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Beautiful. Now, lady, have I ever picked on you before? I feel like I've never picked on you in the past. You little sneaky.
You have.
I feel like I haven't picked on you in a long time if I've picked on you. Yeah, but now I've seen you and you're logged in the brain for today's picking. Yeah, it's a good thing. Timbasile, thank you for having your camera on. Oh, and Tansley, yay. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes because some of you just joined now and I want you all to give these 2 questions a try. And then Nwazi is going to answer question 1 for us and Mutlacho is going to answer question 2. But I'm going to give you guys another minute to give it a go. Okay, let's give these ones a go. So, Nwazi, can you talk me through this first question? First of all, do you remember what these ones are called? Like what their name is?
No.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, the equation is y squared minus 7y plus 12. So, since it's y squared, I have 2 sets of brackets.
Good.
So, in the first bracket, it's going to be y.
Good.
And because the factor pairs of 12 are 3 times 4. So to get minus 7, I said minus 3 minus 4, which gave me minus 7. So in the first bracket, it's going to be y minus 3 close brackets, and then in the second bracket, it's going to be y minus 4.
That was so beautifully explained, and you used all of the right words, and it was glorious. Well done. That was really, really great. Good. Okay. Mudlacho, is your sound working? Are you able to talk us through question 2?
Just a minute, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Have we lost Mudlacho? I feel like we've lost her. Okay, let's try someone else. Does anyone else feel confident with question 2? Lots of quiet people. Kinsani, how are you feeling with question 2? Oh, I've got a hand up from CM Tanda. CM Tanda may have just saved you, Kinsani. So you can give him a huge hug if you meet him in real life. Okay, talk me through what you did for question 2.
So ma'am, I'm not sure about my answer, but I wrote 2 brackets.
Good.
And
That's a good start.
I found the numbers that can go into 24.
Okay, so what were those pairs?
And minus, it's -2 and 12.
Okay, so we've got 2 and 12. I'm going to write the other one here, which would be 1 and 24. And we've got 4 and 6. We've got lots of different options as we go. Yeah, good. Excellent. Okay, so I really like what you've said over here, that you're going to use these 2 over here. That's excellent. Which one would have to be negative and which one would have to be positive to give me -10?
I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah. So you did a lot of the hard work, which is really great. We know we're going to have an x over here and an x over there because those 2 need to give us our x squared. Okay, and now we need to think, well, if I have -12 plus 2, that's going to give me -10. So I'm going to make this one a negative and this one a positive, and those are my 2 numbers.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am, it does make sense.
Great. Good. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do a whole bunch of more questions on trinomials today. We're going to see where we get to in the lesson. We might chuck in some highest common factor as we go along. We'll see how it goes. But let's try these ones. So I'm going to put 2 up on the screen. Actually, before I jump there, I kind of want to show you something which is going to help you as we move down. If we have a look at these questions, there's a few things that make life a little bit easier for us. If this sign is a positive, then the signs in our bracket are always going to be the same, and they're always going to be the same as that sign. Okay, so if this is a positive, then our signs will be the same, and they'll always be the same sign as that one. Okay, and if it's a negative, like we've got on the other side over here, we've got a -24, not a +24, then our signs are always going to be different. Okay, so if it's a positive, our signs will always be the same. And if it's a negative, our signs will always be different. So I want you to keep that in mind because I've got a question coming up a little bit later, and its sole purpose is to try and trick you. So with this, don't let it trick you when we get down there. Okay, so give A and B a try for me. Okay, I'm going to give you pre-warning that I'm picking on. Let's see if I can find someone new to pick on today. Well, I promised I was going to pick on the lady, and I haven't picked on the lady. Sam Tanda, I've already picked on you today.
Can I try A?
Yeah, I would love for you to try A. Okay.
So for A, we're gonna also have 2 brackets.
Excellent. So I'm going to have 2 brackets. Okay.
And we have to find the factors for 10.
Good. What are my factors? Okay, 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. Good.
Yeah, and then we're gonna write y in the brackets.
Good.
And then we're gonna in the first bracket we're gonna say +2.
Good.
In the second bracket we're gonna say -5.
Yay! Well done. That was awesome. Nice job, Sam Thunder. Great. Naledi, it's your time to shine. Do you feel like you can do B?
I got open bracket x.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Open bracket x
-2.
-2.
Close bracket.
Good.
In bracket x -3.
Good. And you didn't fall for my trap, which was really good. Well done. That's perfect. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So sometimes people do here is they'll say x -6, x +1, because that still gives me my -5. But this one's not allowed to happen because this is a plus sign. These signs have to be the same as each other. So we're not allowed to have that as an option. So what you did was beautiful. It was 100% correct. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 on the screen again here. I'm going to have C and D. Now, C should be nice and easy after what I've just said. and then I want you to give D a try. I'm going to give you some slightly bigger numbers with bigger factor pairs for you to start working with. If I remember correctly, Jaden, you did not like trinomials. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Are you enjoying them more, or are they still not going great?
Ma'am, it's better than what it was before, but I'm still struggling a bit.
Okay, still a bit of a struggle. Okay, so Jaden, can you try and, not right now, because we're going to give people a chance to work through this, but I want you to try and answer D for me when we get a chance. And if you're struggling while you answer it, it's okay. Just talk me through what you're struggling with and we'll work it out together. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then for C, let's see for C. Oh, Griffin, I don't know why you can't hear me. I'm not sure what the problem is. Griffin, do you want to try and leave the chat and come back in and see if that helps? Oh, you can't hear me. um, Good news. Are you putting your mic on because you're wanting to answer C for us? Okay. Do I have a volunteer for C? Surely someone's feeling fine with C. Oh, yes. Siam Tanda, absolutely. Go grab some water. Yes, Canva, that would be great. No, I was answering a different question of Siam Tanda. Canva, it would be great for you to answer C for me. Okay. What did you get for C?
I got bracket x plus 3 bracket close bracket open another bracket x minus 2.
Okay, so the problem with those ones is I'm not going to get -5. So you had x plus 3 and then x minus 2. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's
the other
multiply
way.
that out. That's okay, the other way. So -2 and then +3. Let's multiply it out and see what we would get. We would get x squared, and then we would get 3x, and then we would get -2x, and then we would get -6. And so that's going to give us x squared plus x minus 6. And it's not going to give us our -5. So your brackets are beautiful. Your x's are beautiful. But we now need to figure out different numbers that we can put here and here. So our factor pairs for 6 are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. We know our signs have to be different because this is a minus sign. So we have to have a plus and we have to have a minus. How do you think we can get to -5?
A 6 and a 1.
Yeah, -6 plus 1. -6 plus 1 is -5. Good. Well done. And remember, the only way we learn, guys, is through making mistakes. So never feel bad about making a mistake. That's the best way to learn. It means your brain is growing. Jaden, do you feel ready for D?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you talk me through what our factor pairs of 36 are?
1 and 36.
Good.
2 and 18. 3 and 12.
Good.
1, 9, and 6 and 5.
6 and 6. But yes, good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So which one of those factor pairs is going to help us get to -5?
4 and 9.
Beautiful. Okay, so this is the one we care about. Good. Okay, so what are my brackets going to look like?
Bracket x plus 4
Good.
and bracket x minus 9.
Excellent. Well done. Nice job. Okay, so those of you who are still struggling, we start always by making our factor pairs to figure out where we want to get to. Then we want to find the two numbers that help us get to that middle number that we're looking for. And then we figure out our signs. So here, -9 plus 4 is going to give me -5, which is what I'm looking for. All right. Good. Let's give another 2. Well, let's just try this one here. So now this is a slightly bigger number. So there'll be different factor pairs that you need to work with to get to 72. Once you have finished this question, can you use the emojis to show me how just this question went? So if this question went well, you can give me a thumbs up. If it went badly, you can give me a thumbs down. And if you are really confused and you don't know where to start, you can give me the confused face. So whenever you finish, just send me that emoji. Thank you, Canva. Thank you, Griffin. As the rest of you work on it, as soon as you finish, just send me an emoji and tell me how this question went. Okay. Okay. Zinhle, I don't think I've ever picked on you ever. I don't remember picking on you. Do you feel comfortable answering this question for everyone? Is your sound working, Zinhle? If it's not, you can also write the answer in the comments. If you feel better about that, that's fine. Okay. Let's try with Tansley. Can you talk me through what you think your answer is going to be here?
I struggle with this one.
Okay. Well, let's talk about how far you've gotten so far. What have you done with your factors of 72?
2 times 36.
Good. So 1 and 72, 2 and 36. Good.
80 and 4.
Okay. We've also got 3 and 24.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. 18 and 4, though, what you said is beautiful. Good.
And then 9 and 8.
Okay, 9 and 8. And we're going to have 6 and 12. 9 and 8. Okay. Now, if we look at these factor pairs, can you tell me which one of those pairs looks like we'd be able to get a 6? For the moment, don't even worry about the sign. Which one of these factor pairs, if I minus things, do you think I could get a 6 from?
Um,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6 and 12. That's good. Beautiful. Okay. So this pair over here, this pair is going to give me a 6. And if I'm wanting negative 6, I want it to be negative 12 plus 6, because that's going to give me negative 6 as my answer. So then my brackets are going to be x minus 12, x plus 6. And that will be our final answer.
Ma'am, if I did it the other way around, is it going to give me the same thing?
Like if you have x plus 6 and then x minus 12.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely fine.
I got that, but I thought it was wrong.
So you're just not trusting yourself, man. You've got to have some faith in yourself.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at, we don't have a huge amount of time. I'm not going to be that nasty. We're actually going to jump over here. No. We're going to do this one. Okay. This one is a little bit the same and a little bit different. So the thing that's different is now we also have a y squared over there, and it's thrown everything off completely. Okay. What does this, is there anything I can do with this situation? If I look at this, is there anything I can do? What would be my coefficient of that y squared? What number would be in front of the y if there isn't a number there already?
1.
1. Good. Okay. And is there any way for me to use the factors of 1 to get 17? You can just show me with shaking or nodding, or my only factors of 1 are 1 and 1. Those are my only factors of 1. Is there any way for me to add or subtract those two numbers to somehow get to 17? No. The most I could do is 0 or 2, right? 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. Those are the only options I have. I definitely can't get to 17. So in this situation, there is nothing I can do. It's the same as if I have like x squared plus 3x plus 1. Let's say I had that. Again, my factors of 1 are just 1 and 1. There's no way for me to get to 3. So I can't factorize it. There's nothing more I can do. So your teachers won't often give you a question like this that can't be factorized, but they do pop up every now and again, just tricky, because you know how we love tricksy questions. Okay, we are going to do, we're not going to do G. We're going to do a different question, because I feel like G is going to throw people for a loop at the moment, and I don't want to do that this close to the end of the lesson. So let's just do 2 questions that I want you all to give a try, and let's see how they go. So let's say x squared plus 12x plus 36 and x squared minus 2x minus 14. Okay, I want everyone to give those 2 questions a try. Sorry. Oh, I see it's gone small. Okay, do I have a brave volunteer for question 1? Seeing some shaking heads.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I do it.
Yes, that would make me so happy. Okay, tell me what you got.
Ma'am, I got x minus 6 and x minus 6 again.
Okay, so I really like that you've got your 6s. Those 6s are beautiful. Those x's are beautiful. If this is plus 12, do we want them to be minuses?
No, ma'am.
We want them to be pluses. Okay, but your x's were right, your 6s were right, and that's really, really good. Good. Okay, question 2. We've got x squared minus 5x minus 14. I'm going to quickly do this one for you guys because we are running out of time. We're going to have x minus 7, x plus 2. Okay, what I'd like you to do at this moment in time is give me an emoji on how you're feeling with these questions so far, so specifically these last 2 questions, and then give me a number of a scale from 1 to 10 on how you're feeling with trinomials in general. Okay, and then I'm going to pass, oh, Canva, 10, that is amazing. Okay, I'm going to pass the mic on to Tula.
Hi everyone, my name is Tula Edward Toby Mads. I know if you are like, why do you introduce yourself every time? But you know, every lesson we have new students who might not have met me. So yeah, Miss G for everything. Can we just all clap our hands, use the emoji to clap hands for Miss G and just appreciate the wonderful lesson? Yeah, awesome. I'm just gonna share my screen quickly with you guys for a few minutes, as always, just to present something. Of course, if you can't see my screen, always shout on the chat option and then we'll see what we can do to help you. Just 1 second. Awesome. So we are still doing grade 9 factorizing. And as you guys know, we've done quite a number of lessons. And today we are on our 8th lesson. So we can take this today, trinomials. It's our 2nd trinomial lesson. And then, which is awesome. You guys have done so much and we keep pushing forward. We only have 2 more lessons left. So we have lesson 9 and lesson 10, which will be next week, Tuesday, and next week, Thursday. So make sure you attend that. A lot of you have been so consistent. I'm seeing names that have popped up since day 1 and you guys are still here, which is awesome. And even if you just joined today and this is your first lesson, just stick around for the next few ones and just see this through. And yeah, you guys definitely will not regret it. And this will probably reflect on your grades as well going forward. You guys, I think, have already written